again. Welcome back to Yoga with Shanique. In today's class, we'll be focusing on just some steady, slow movements that will be a bit more core-based and functional movement-based as well. Just kind of centering the brain and the body. So let's begin with a few deep breaths. You can rest your hands on your knees as you come to a comfortable seat. Crossed legs, or you can stagger. You can sit on a block. Just get comfortable here and then inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale, exhale. You can add the option of bilateral tapping by placing your right palm over your left knee and your left palm over your right knee, and then begin to gently tap the left palm over the right knee and the right palm over the left knee. Finding a steady rhythm and gentle beat, going as slow as you'd like, and observe what comes up here for you. You may be so focused on what you're doing, maybe you feel absolutely present, or you may find that today's class is a bit more difficult to find that presence. There's no judgment here. We're simply seeing where we're at today. Switch the placement of your arms. If you have the right arm on top, then you'll now have the left arm on top. And then see if this alters your tapping in any way. Sometimes it's these subtle shifts that can really make a big difference, and one side might feel a little bit harder than the other. This is not here to trick you, it's just to notice and simply observe. Is one side more challenging than the other? Does it feel the same? Or maybe there's no answer to these questions at all, and that's okay too. Exhale, release your hands back on top of your knees and return to normal breathing. Then on your next inhale, come up to a tabletop position, placing your hands under your shoulders and your hips over your knees. Spread your fingertips out wide. Push the ground away from you with your fingertips and lift your palms and the heel of your palms a couple times. Re-ground through your hands and then lower your chest and then push the ground away and protract your shoulder blades by feeling more space in between them. Do that a couple times. Restabilize into your tabletop and then inhale cow pose. Let your belly drop towards the ground and bring your heart forward. Tilt your tailbone up and exhale cat pose. Let your chin go to chest. Bring the back of your heart to the sky, tailbone towards the knees. Inhale cow pose, belly drops. You can bring your gaze forward and lengthen your throat, and then exhale cat pose. Really trying to release all the muscles in the neck as much as you can as you let your head drop. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Doing as many as feels nice here for you. And then inhale, restabilize into a neutral tabletop. Inhale, option to come onto your fists if your wrists need a little bit of a break. Mine did here, so that's what I did. And exhale, tuck the back right toes and lift your right knee. Come on to the left fingertips and then begin to lift the left arm in line with the left ear and the right heel up to the sky. Create a line through your body from your fingertips to your toes. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Bring your left palm to the top of your right knee as you draw the knee in towards your heart. Inhale, you lengthen your left arm and your right leg. Exhale, you crunch, bringing that right knee to chest, tapping the left hand over the knee. Option 2, round the back just slightly as you do this, but keep your hips in line with your mat. So you want it to stay squared towards the ground. Notice if you start to twist or shift in your hips, you may need to modify here and maybe take the crunches out. Inhale, find center, coming back to a tabletop. And exhale, let's prepare on the other side. So now you'll tuck your left toes and lift your back knee. And then you'll come onto the fingertips of your right hand. Inhale, reach your right arm forward, bring the bicep in line with your ear, and reach that left heel towards the back wall. Exhale, find a crunch here. Tap the right palm to the left top of your knee. Inhale, extend open, find length, and exhale, crunch, rounding slightly, noticing what happens in your hips. So again, we want them to stay rooted towards your mat or squared. Do about 3 to 4 crunches here. And again, if you need to modify or stay in bird dog without crunches, that's totally fine too. Inhale, tabletop, release, neutralizing the spine, coming back to center. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and then lower your knees back down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tabletop crawls. Bring the right palm and left knee forward, and then the left palm and the right knee forward. Then bring the left palm and the right knee back, and the right palm and the left knee back. And then go forward and back again and again, just a few times here. So you're not doing like a full crawl forward because you're going forward and then back, but this will really challenge your brain and body to stay connected as you try to figure out what side is doing what here. So again, you're alternating kind of like in your bird dog, but adding a little crawl in your tabletop. Inhale, come to a kneeling position, sitting over your heels. And then exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, push into your palms, lift your hips. Option to pedal out the knees and walk out your feet, coming onto the toes, and then lowering the heels again. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog twist. Lift your heels, come onto your toes, and then point your toes to your left as you bend your knees. Then inhale, center, and exhale, twist to your right, turning your toes to your right as you bend your knees. And you're just going to go left, right, a couple times, and then inhale, find stillness, and come back into downward facing dog. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly walk your feet behind your wrists. Add a generous bend in your knees and let your belly rest over your thighs. Grab opposite elbows and shift or sway side to side. Inhale, option to interlace your fingertips behind you. Exhale, option to lower the hands towards the ground. Inhale, come to center or grab the opposite elbows once more. This is really nice for loosening up the sides of the rib cage. Inhale, find stillness. Exhale, release your fingertips. Inhale, slowly rise all the way to mountain pose, keeping the chin to your chest as you round your back until you're all the way up. And then exhale, roll your shoulders up towards the ears and back and down. Inhale, flip your palms forward, find standing at attention. Exhale, march your legs. Lift your right knee in line with your left hip, and then switch left knee in line with the left hip. And it's as if you are just literally marching, lifting one and then the other as you find your balance. Option 2, sway the arms. So swaying the opposite arm forward as you lift the other leg, and then swaying the same arm, so the same side, that arm goes back as you lift the knee. And you're just switching between the two for a few rounds, and then start to slowly lower the feet back down and reground and find stillness. Release the arms, relax them at the side of your body before you inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead. Then exhale, interlace your fingertips behind your head or bring your fingertips to the back of your ears. Inhale, exhale, standing twist. Bring your right elbow to your left knee as you lift your left knee up from the ground. Inhale, center, exhale, twist left elbow to right knee. And so it's like you're doing those marches once more, but now we have added the complexity of finding a twist. If you don't want the fingertips to the back of your ears or behind your head, you can open your arms and just tap the front palm on top of the front knee as you reach the back arm to the back wall. Now this is going to vary on which side you're on, so right palm to left knee, and then left palm to right knee. And you're just switching a few times. Even out both sides, then inhale, find stillness, and exhale, release your arms. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, standing back bend cactus, your arms out to the side, lift your heart, shift your hips slightly forward. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, release your back. Inhale, find your hands back to your mat. And exhale, step your feet back, come into a tabletop. Inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, lower slowly all the way to the floor. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your heart, squeeze the shoulder blades just gently down the back, and exhale, child's pose. Shift the hips towards your heels, keep your knees bent, and you can either leave them together or have them as wide as your mat. Rest your elbows and nod your forehead side to side, massaging the third eye center. Take a couple breaths here, and then inhale, come up onto all fours, and exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet behind your wrists. Inhale, rise to standing at attention. Exhale, standing lunge or high crescent lunge. Step your left foot back and then begin to swing your arms forward and back, alternating between right and left. Do this a few times before inhale, reaching the left arm up towards the sky, and exhale, finding a side stretch, leaning over to the right. Inhale, come back to standing at attention, and exhale, high crescent lunge, step your right foot back. And again, begin to alternate the swinging of your arms, right, left, forward and back, forward and back. You may even like to add a little bounce here. Your right hip is forward, left hip is back. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, side stretch, lean over to your left. Inhale, standing at attention, step your right foot forward once more. And exhale, lower down all the way onto a seat on the ground. Sit cross-legged. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. And exhale, twist to your right, left hand to right knee. Option to reach your right arm behind you in a gentle twist. And try to find as deep of a breath as you can in the sides of your body. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to your left, right hand to left knee. Reach the arm behind you if it's comfortable. Focusing on the breath and keeping the sides of the body long. Inhale, center. And exhale, release. Breathe out through your mouth if that feels nice. Inhale, bend your knees and shift your hips forward. Exhale, lower all the way onto the ground and lie down on your mat. Gently nod your head left and right. Wiggle your feet and toes. And then once you're comfortable, settle in here. And we'll spend a couple minutes just finding stillness and peace and quiet. If your mind has started to wander, bring it back to this space. Bring it back to your body and start to prepare to gently move your body once more. Begin slowly with your fingers and your toes, wiggling them out, and then offering circles for your ankles and your wrists. Nod your head from side to side. Reach your arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, point your toes, get as long as you can in your body, and roll on to your side in fetal. Using your bottom arm as a pillow. Inhale, press yourself up gently to a seat. Finding a cross-legged seated position once more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, palms together, thumbs to third eye. Exhale, namaste. We bow in honor of the light in each other and this space that we've shared today. Bye for now.